Hi everyone, Sandy Dury, Triple Diamond here, and we are on video number 6, and we're going to talk about blitzing today. I know this is something that a lot of people struggle with, but I'm going to really show you how easy it is to blitz, and I want to tell you guys to just stop overthinking it, stop overcomplicating it, and keep it simple. The simplicity is key, and that's going to be a common occurrence that you guys hear me talk about through these videos, is just keep it simple, because whoever you come in contact with, those could be your next potential distributors. So you want them to see how easy this could be. So what you do is when you're out and about, there's a couple different ways you can blitz. Either you can be very intentional about it and you can get dressed up in your black, green, and bling and go out with your friends and go out blitzing and with the intention to find prospects and leads. Or you can do what I do, and this is what I have found has worked best for me, and I just incorporate it in what I'm doing already. If I'm going to go to the grocery store or the gas station, or if I have to go to the bank, or if I'm out to eat with my friends and family, I just really look for that person that I think that it would that I could approach with. And if the waitress, if she's done a phenomenal job, I just thank her for working really hard for me, and I say, "Can I give you a coupon?" And nobody ever really turns away a coupon too when you approach it that way. You can even say, have you wrapped before? Have you wrapped yet? Have you heard of this crazy company? Whatever it is that you want to say, but just keep it simple. Something that's going to be ear-catching. But here's what our Blitz cards look like. And this is the front. It's got two coupons, the party coupon and the try the wrap coupon. You flip it over and this is what it does. And it's got the before and after pictures. When you hand the Blitz card to someone, let's say just the other about a week or so ago, I was at dinner, and the waitress was doing a really, really good job, and I said, "Thank you so much for all of your hard work. I know how hard this is for you sometimes and how busy you get. I want to give you a coupon," and I wanted to say thank you. So I held it out like this, and I gave it to her, and I said, "Here's my coupon. Have you ever heard of this before?" And she took it, and she looked at it, and she's like, "No, I haven't. What is it?" I said, "Well, this is what it is. This right here is what it is. Here's the different places you can put it on the body." I flipped the card over and I said, "And this is what it does." And she said, "Are you serious? Is that really how it works?" And I said, "Yes, it is." And I said, "Hold on, I'll show you a personal photo." So I pulled out my phone, and I've got an album on my phone, and I pulled out a photo of a young lady, and I just showed it to her. I said, "This is the lady I wrapped, and this was her before and 45 minutes later." Real people, real pictures, it's going to resonate. This is a really good picture, but it's really nice to have your own on hand. So if you don't have a brag book or pictures on your phone, make sure that you get that done because it's really going to resonate a lot better. And then she was really interested, and she kept looking at the photos, and I said, "You know what?" I said, "I can wrap you right now. It's only $25. There's a coupon right here on this if you want to redeem that." And she's like, "Well, I don't really have time today." And I said, "That's okay. You can actually have a party and get yours for free." And she said, "Well, I don't really have parties." And I said, "That's fine. That's not a problem. Why don't I just take your contact information and I will call you later?" So what I did is I pulled out my phone again, and you can save the It Works website as a bookmark on your phone. And so what I did is I pulled up my website, and I went to the bottom of the page, and if you scroll to the bottom, it's actually going to give you a spot to put in their contact information. And this is how I like to keep it so I don't lose it. So if you scroll to the bottom, it actually gives you the option to put in their name, their phone number, their email, and then they hit OK, and it goes straight into your eSuite so you don't lose the contact information. The other thing you can do is you can have little Post-it notes on here so they can just write out their name and number, and you can call them back. I don't use that method because I lose the paper all the time. The other option is you can have them pull up their Facebook page right away, because you can just ask them, "Are you on Facebook?" If they're on Facebook, pull out the phone right away, have them find you, and friend request you. Now they get to follow you and see what you're doing, and it's a great way for you to keep in contact. I've had a lot of people reach back out to me once I've done that, just because they're seeing what I'm posting. So that's a couple of different ways on how to blitz. But the biggest thing that I can tell you guys right now is just don't overcomplicate it. I think when you psych yourself up, that's when you back out. I know for me, even now, 2 years later, sometimes I still have to count to myself, 1, 2, 3, go. And that's okay, but as long as you do the blitz, that's what's important. It's when you walk away and don't do anything, that's when you're going to kick yourself. So make sure you keep these on you at all times. Have your contact information on them. It's okay to leave these on bulletin boards if you're out somewhere or doing your phantom blitzes to start out with. But make sure that you're doing a true blitz and getting the contact information, because you're throwing away money if you just leave these for somebody to pick up and maybe throw away. Or if you're like me, if I see somebody's blitz card laying in a bathroom, I grab it and just put my name on it, and then I hand it out, and then I get leads. So don't leave your blitz card around for someone else to pick it up and use it. Another thing that you can do, and this has been a big success for some of these ladies that flew up fast through the company, is walk into a business and say, you know what, it's Customer Appreciation Week, and can I leave some coupons for all of your customers? That's a great way. You can give all of the employees coupons that work there, and you know, it's just go for the biggest thing I can tell you is just don't be afraid. Just hand it out. Have you ever heard of this before? I'm introducing a new product to the area. Can I give you my coupon card? Have you rapped yet? I know Tiffany Taylor says that a lot. She's like, right in someone's face, have you rapped before? That's how she does it. It works for her. So just find your niche, but the best thing is just get out there. Have you rapped before? This is what it is. This is what it does. And get their contact information, whether it's on paper, Facebook, or using your website to keep track of it. Just make sure that you're going through that action. And I promise you, you will start getting feedback. And the number one thing is go for your no's. Go for no. If you can get as many no's as possible, I dare you to try to get 10 no's a day. It's going to be very difficult to have that happen, because you're going to maybe get 5 no's and then your 6th one's going to be a yes. So if you have the mentality of going after those no's while you're blitzing, you're going to find the yeses, and you're going to see your business grow and grow and grow. So that's my tips on blitzing. If you have to be intentional about it and have a blitz buddy, pick someone up and go blitzing with them, or just make it part of your everyday life. When you're already out, we're already doing our thing. Don't feel like you have to spend more time than you need to. It literally takes 3 minutes to blitz someone. Have you heard of this? This is what it is. This is what it does. This is what it is, and this is what it does. Get their contact information, guys, and then call them back. 72 hours is the longest you should go before you call back a lead. So, but you've got a good vibe, call them back that next day. So that's my tip on blitzing. Have fun with it, and if you're scared, don't worry, we're all scared. But what defines how you're going to blitz is whether you blitz or not. So get out there and do it, because your business will grow once you've done it. All right, guys, have a good day. Happy blitzing.